Hello and welcome back to a new writing vlog. It is still Camp NaNoWriMo. It's currently the 22nd at 11:42 in the evening. I have not done any writing today, but contrary to last week when it being around 11 o'clock, almost midnight, without me having written and I would just jump into it and force myself to do it, I am not gonna do that today. I really think that I benefited from the rule I set for myself last week of forcing myself, if I wasn't feeling it, forcing myself to sit there and stare at my document for 15 minutes. Thankfully, none of those turned into me just staring at the document. I actually wrote during all of them, but today that is not happening, and I still have 15 minutes. However, I'm not gonna do that today because I'm gonna try to prioritize sleep. With that being said, I'm probably not gonna sleep within the next 15 minutes anyway, but my brain is just mush. I need to write less than 1,500 words a day to win. Currently it says I have to write 1,445 words, and that in a couple minutes would probably take over and be upwards of 1,500, if not slightly above 1,500. It again says that I'll finish on August 12th if I keep this up, but I do have some faith in myself. Now, I am participating in a live stream on Saturday. That will be last Saturday for you by the time you watch this, during which I'm hoping to get a significant amount of words. The previous ones have been very helpful for my writing, but I am also trying to write before then, or hoping to write before then. I'm about 6,000 words behind. I think I was about 7,000 words behind before the stream on Saturday, so I'm making progress and I would very much like to catch up in the upcoming days. Exactly when that will happen, I don't know, but let's set as a goal for me to be caught up at the end of the stream on Saturday. That doesn't sound impossible. For that to happen though, I need to write 2,115.6 words a day starting tomorrow. That's a lot, but it's also what I managed to write during my stream yesterday, for me, a week ago for you, and that didn't feel that difficult. So hopefully I can stick to that. Hopefully I can actually write more. Maybe I can have like a 5K day or something just to give myself that little bit of a push. Anyway, I've now rambled on for almost 6 minutes and should definitely go to bed. I'll be back with a clip tomorrow and hopefully earlier in the day, and hopefully I am more awake at that point because right now this needs some sleep. All right, see you tomorrow. Hello, it is Tuesday at 10:05 in the evening and I have yet to do any writing. It is, however, slightly earlier, I want to say, than the average time I started writing last week, so that's an improvement. However, it is Tuesday and I didn't write anything yesterday and have yet to write anything today, so not ideal. I have spent the day filming 2 videos, editing one of those, getting a thumbnail done for a third one, and I'm sure I've done something else too. I'm pretty sure. Either way, it is now a little bit past 10 in the evening and I should really get to writing. I am tired. I'm not particularly inspired to write, but I will do some writing today. Currently, I'm gonna bring up my cabin stats here, or not my cabin stats, my own stats. Currently, for me to finish on time, I need to write 1,606 words per day. Otherwise, if I keep up the pace I've had right now, I'll finish on August 14th. Now, I have gone a bit back and forth this month about whether or not I think I'm gonna win, and I am still uncertain. I'm still sitting at around the halfway point, and I have 8 days left to write, something like that. So it's not looking too great. I am participating in a stream on Saturday that Marissa is hosting, so I'm hoping to get some words done then, but I need to get a fair few words done before then. I am thinking if I should stream tomorrow and just hope that that gets me words as well, but I'm not sure. The problem is all my previous streams have either been in the evening or during the weekend. And I feel like it's easier to get viewers then. And if I just stream by myself for no people there, I don't know if I'd stay as productive as I would if there were people there. There's also no guarantee though that there would be people there no matter when I do it. So I'm not sure. Either way, I need to get some words done. Ideally, I would like to get quite a bit done. If I could get like 2,000 words done tonight, that would be great. And given how much time there's left of today, I should probably be able to get that done. I'm not sure I just did that to you, but yeah. I will start writing and then we shall see, and then I will update you. All right, it is now 11:38 in the evening. It hasn't turned to day yet, so at least I'm making progress, question mark. I would just like to let you know that I have now written all of the words. There are no words left in the universe. I have continuously won Camp Nano and Real Nano for every participant, past, present, or future. And I did all this by writing 19 words. I'm so tired. Now it seems like Chris will be hosting a live stream on Thursday, so hopefully that works out and I can get some words done then. And I would kind of like to say that I'm going for 5K tomorrow, but I am just not sure. I am so tired. I guess I'll just go to bed and then we'll see how I feel tomorrow, and I'll let you know tomorrow what my goal is. Tomorrow I should really be able to start writing earlier because I don't have to film tomorrow, apart from for this video. I should probably make a thumbnail for Thursday though, but I should be able to write, and I really hope that I'll do that and then I'll get some words done, because this is ridiculous and I am falling so far behind again despite all my efforts last week. And last week was really good because I did do a lot of writing. However, I clearly did not do enough to catch up, and me having written a whopping 19 words over the course of yesterday and today doesn't really help. I mean, it's 19 more words than I had. I should look at it from that angle, but it's nowhere near what I need. So I'm off to bed now. I will hopefully start this before it's dark outside tomorrow, but I'll let you know. Hello everyone and welcome to Wednesday. Now when I last left off, which was last night, I mentioned that I might try to go for like 5,000 words today, and I'm thinking that that's still a bad idea, but I'm still gonna give it a go. It has just gone noon, and I am gonna try to get 5,000 words written over the next 5 hours, so before 5 p.m. This should not be impossible as long as I can actually stick to the writing. Sometimes I do get distracted or unmotivated, and then writing doesn't really go well, but I'm gonna try, and hopefully I'll be done before the 5 hours are up, and then I'll just have to decide if I count the 5,000 words as a win for this challenge I'm doing, or if I should push myself to keep writing until 5 p.m. and see what comes of it, how many words I get. But it's just past noon now, and I'm gonna get started. I've not written anything today. First thing I'm gonna do though is bring in my outline, which I've left out in the living room since I had my stream on Sunday, and just cross off the scenes that I've actually written, because it's a bit unclear right now. I haven't actually been ticking anything off, and I also currently find myself adding things, but we'll see about that. I'm gonna bring that in, tick those off, and then get started on writing. And my goal is to be done before 5 p.m. Before 5 p.m. though, I'm also gonna have to have lunch, because I have not yet had that today. But I'm thinking that I'll have lunch, I have leftovers I can just heat up, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have those here in front of my computer, and during that edit the thumbnail I need for tomorrow's video, which for you will be last Thursday's video. So I stay productive, but I get a break from writing. This might completely go out the window, but I'm gonna try this and see how it goes, and hopefully check in throughout the day, first of all, and second of all, hopefully get at least 5,000 words done. I'm currently about 7,000 words behind, I think, possibly even a bit more. Let's see. Today is the 24th, and I have 15,500 words, and I should be at 23,225. So I'm almost 8,000 words behind then. If I got 5,000 done today, that would be a massive leap in the right direction. So I am gonna give it a go and hopefully manage to get those words. I should stop rambling, I should start writing. I will check in with you later. So the first hour is up. It is 1:01 in the afternoon, so it's been exactly an hour since I started the first clip. As you could see before, I did do some ticking off of scenes I've already written. However, I did tick off one that wasn't done. So I've continued on that one and I'm still not done with it. But yeah, it's going really, really well. Like, this hour has gone surprisingly well. In an hour, and that hour was also taken up a little bit by me doing this, I have written 2,172 words. That is extremely good. That is way better than I thought. Again, I'm hoping for about 1,000 words an hour. A little more, seeing as how I'm gonna have a lunch break in the middle there, but that is actually really, really good. And I haven't actually been sprinting. I haven't set an alarm and sprinted through it, but I have tried to stick with writing, and I've had some music going on my phone. I've been listening to Ed Sheeran's new album and just written. Now, there were a few things I had to look up. For example, I had to look up a thing in my notes, which I looked up in the digital, very poorly made outline. There's just like bullet points that I made months ago before my friend came over and we were going to talk about it, and I just had a lot of rambling going on, so I just typed that out months ago. When she was here though, I know I made some notes somewhere, and I didn't remember where I'd made those for a long time, but I now realize that they are in a notepad that's currently in my bag out in the hallway, so I should go grab that at some point. But I managed to work through the sequence where I needed that, so it's fine. But 2,172 words is really, really good for 1 hour for me. Right now I have faith in the fact that I can actually maybe do this, but I guess we'll see. I have now gone back to way earlier in the story. I don't know how much you can see of my outline right now, but this goes from up here, now my hand is touching the top of it, all the way down to the floor, and I'm sitting on a chair. So it's quite a big thing. Yesterday and this past weekend, I was working on this scene down here, which is conveniently a scene you can actually see. There are things below this that you can see, but I was working on that and the scene before, and that's really where I felt that the story was flowing. I felt like the words were not only making sense, but being important. The world was getting built, the story was being built, and I really, really liked it. Now I've moved back because I, as usual, don't do things in linear order, and now I'm working up here instead. Now I have an entire week in the story. That's the row of these 4 notes up here that I've yet to write, but I'm currently writing this one because I ticked this off when I was ticking things off and I realized I wasn't done. I didn't realize that I had over 2,000 words of not done that fell under this, but I'm sort of about to wrap up that scene-ish. It's very vague actually what I want to happen in that scene, because what the note says, freaks out about Kenku, which the love interest has told her about, overwhelmed, goes to yell at love interest, is offered ice cream, and then they go to an ice cream parlor. This probably doesn't really mean much to most people, but I'd written up until she was in Kenku. Kenku is a tea shop. So I'd written the first 4 words of the brief description I'd given. The rest is upcoming now. And so the MC went to where the love interest works and yelled at her for the fact there are too many kinds of tea, and then the love interest brought her with her to the water just to sit there and breathe for a minute, and the MC opened up about something that's been bothering her and the real reason why she freaked out in the tea shop, because it wasn't actually because of the 67 kinds of tea or whatever she said. And now they've just made it to the ice cream parlor, which is the last bit of this, and the MC is currently ordering her ice cream very awkwardly. And then they're gonna sit down and probably talk a little bit more, because I do want this to be more of a bonding scene than it has been right now, and also than more than they've bonded before in the story so far. However, again, they will have bonded a bit during this week. I just haven't written it yet. But I am gonna add a few words to this scene. And when I say a few words, that might be another 2,000, who knows? For right now though, I'm gonna take a break to grab some lunch because I am hungry. And I will report back. I'm trying to report back every hour, so around 2 o'clock I should give you an update. While I eat lunch, I am going to make a thumbnail and then hopefully do some writing before 2 o'clock, but the 2 o'clock update might be empty of words. Anyway, I'll see you then. Okay, so it's now 13 minutes past 3 o'clock. I was supposed to update every hour, but you know, sometimes things don't go according to plan. I did, however, stop writing at 2. So I made my lunch and the thumbnail I showed you a bit of, and I also listened to Marissa Moe's video. She's one of my cabin mates. It was a really good video. I listened to that while I did the thumbnail and had lunch, and then I wrote for 20 minutes maybe, from about 20 to 2, during which I got 508 words, which was really good. Then Marcus came home and we had to do a bit of debriefing, and now it's 3:15 and I didn't write anything in that hour and 15 minutes. So I'm gonna get on that now. My total so far today should be somewhere in the 2600 zone, and I have less than 2 hours left to get this done. But I'm not too worried. I think if I just stay focused now and do it, it should be fine. I'm still adding to that scene I mentioned in the last clip, and it seems I still have some to add, so it's going to be a very long scene, apparently. Sometimes that just happens, and I am not upset about it because I do think it's valuable information that is being shared. So I'm going to get on that, and I'm going to update you in about 45 minutes to let you know how this hour went, these 45 minutes. See you then. Bye. I haven't done the math. Why am I recording it? I'm gonna do some really quick math. Quick math. La 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 la, have fun editing this. Da 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 da. Wow. So it's now a little bit after 4. It is 4:02, and in the past 45 minutes I managed to write 1934 words, which is a lot. Seeing as how I got 2,000 words, just over 2,000 words in an hour, this was productive. I feel like this was pretty productive. My total for today so far is 4,614 words, so I have less than 400 words to get done within the next hour or so. This is going really well, despite my half-hour long lunch and hour of not writing. So yeah, this is going pretty well. To turn your attention back to the board now, I'm going to grab the pen again so that I can cross some things off. So I've now finished this entire one. I also realized that the orange one I talked about before, I'm actually not done with, but I'm going to leave that for now and get back to that because that's a very fun scene to write. So right now, while I have the energy to write something that isn't fun, no, but I don't need something super cutesy right now. I'll leave that for when I need that, basically. But I've now finished this one, and I have also, let's see, I want to say that I've finished the top one up here. It says that she finds another place to stay, and I haven't actually put that on the page yet, but it has happened, just not on the page. So I'm gonna say that that is done for now. This is again a first draft. It's rough. I'm gonna leave things out that should be in a future draft, but right now that is done, so I've ticked that off. This has also stopped crying because that says that she should stop crying. I'm so glad I can totally take it off again. It's not like I've now put blue on it, you know? Yeah. So, yeah.
You gotta keep that.
This one has also happened, and the yellow one next to it is also done. So, yeah, things are actually progressing. I have 400 words left to get done in the next 55 minutes, which is totally doable. I have also done more than that. I am lying to you. I have also done this one. This pen isn't really showing up for you guys, is it? But I've done that one as well. So I've made some progress. Now it's interesting to be writing out of order because certain things that happen later on, I have written before things that happened earlier. So I am sort of referencing things that haven't actually happened on page yet. And I also have a somewhat difficult time figuring out what kind of information and personal history that my main character and her love interest exchange here, as opposed to here, as opposed to here, as opposed to further down. So I think some things are said sort of out of order and some things are said a bit prematurely, maybe. But I'm excited that it's going really well, and I will definitely get 400 words done in the next hour, and that feels really good. Now I'm gonna take the next 54 minutes or whatever it is left now and write as much as I can. I will definitely get the remaining 400 words, but if I could get, another 1,000 or two, that would be really good. However, I'm now jumping around a lot more than I did in the beginning of the day, so I'm not really counting on that because I right now feel like I'm just jumping around, putting some markers in basically. But who knows, maybe I'll just jump back down here to the cutesy scene and keep writing that. Anyway, I'll check back with you in about 50 minutes, 55 minutes, 53 minutes, and let you know how the last hour went. See you then. Alright, it is 5:01 and I am officially done with my 5K in 5 hours challenge that I did. I wasn't as focused this last hour as I could have been. I did find myself getting a little distracted by things, and the heat wave has finally hit Sweden, so this room is getting quite stuffy. I have a bit of a headache going on, but I did manage to write 1,670 words in this last hour, which means that I have written 6,284 words since 12 o'clock. That is better than I thought I would do. Again, my goal was 5,000 words in 5 hours with taking time away for lunch, and yeah, this is a lot better than I thought. So I'm gonna go ahead and update my camp page and I'll tell you what my stats currently say. So I have passed the 20,000 word mark. I've actually passed the 21,000 word mark, but 20 somehow sounded cooler because it's a nice round number. I now have 21,854 words and I am caught up to 2 days ago. So not too shabby. I right now have to write 1,019 words per day to finish on time, and if I keep up my current pace, I'll finish on August 2nd. This is completely doable. This is something that I should definitely be able to do, and I do feel calmer about this whole project now that I've gotten this far. In total, I have 8,146 words remaining, and that is not impossible. Again, it's just over 1,000 words per day for the next week. I would kind of like to be done on Sunday, seeing as how we are going away, but I'm not going to stress it. And again, 1,000 words a day is not impossible. So yeah, that is, however, 1,000 words more for today as well, because of how the site is structured and how they give statistics. But I do think I'm done for the day. I am very happy with my 6,284 words. And I think I deserve a break. So thank you so much for following along for today's challenge, and I hope writing is going well for you too. Now again, I don't think I'm going to write anything more tonight. If I do, I will of course let you know, but otherwise I'll just check in tomorrow when I try to make another dent in this. Anyway, I'm signing off to take a break and do something else but write. So see you tomorrow. Bye. Hello everyone, so it's now Thursday, it's quite late in the evening, it's actually 11:30, but I'm not starting my writing right now, so that's a win, I suppose. I have spent the day lying in the grass reading because it's been really warm and I found some shade, and that was more pleasant than being in the apartment. I made a mud cake, which was extremely runny, and then edited a video. So the day has kind of just rolled on. Chris hosted a stream at 9 p.m. my time that I attended and I co-hosted, and during which we did 5 sprints. Let me just do some math real quick. 20, 30, 50. I think we had 55 minutes of sprinting in there. I think. Quick math. Not sure. But during which I got 2,150 words, which I'm now going to update my camp site, my camp page. Words are not with me right now because it's very late and very warm. I now have 24,000 words for my camp project, and I am not caught up. I looked at the wrong day. I'm not caught up. If I'd gotten 189 more words, I would have been caught up. I'm not caught up. Darn it. Marcus thinks I should write them now. My head is mush. I do have 29 minutes to do it in. It shouldn't be impossible, but I just want to go to bed. I want to take a shower and go to bed. It says I'll finish on August 1st. I'm not going to finish on August 1st. I'm going to be done before then. Fine. I'll write 189 words and then check back. Bitterly. I'll bitterly write them. I won't check back bitterly. Bye. Okay, so it's now been a couple minutes. It's 11:39 in the evening. I wrote another 272 words, so I'm now on par and like slightly ahead. I have like 80 words more than I need right now. And in about 20 minutes, we're going to take over midnight and I'm going to be behind again. But for now, I'll be happy with this and just know that I have to dedicate myself and my time tomorrow as well. This is the first time I am on par since the 7th. So this is a really huge accomplishment and I'm really happy with it. Chris's stream was really useful and really helpful. It was a lot of fun and I want to say thank you to everyone who joined. And there will be more streams upcoming, both on Chris's channel and elsewhere as well, probably on mine as well. I should really go take a shower and head off to bed now because it is late and it's been super warm today and I need to cool off a little bit. Tomorrow Marcus and I are celebrating our anniversary, so we'll see if I should get anything written or not. But either way, I do think I have a really good shot at winning this year. I am not stressed out about it. Maybe I should be. Knock on wood that I don't have to be stressed out about it. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. And I will be in a stream on Saturday evening as well, which will hopefully also provide me with words. One thing I really need to do though is actually sit down and look at my outline, which you can just see there. You can just see a sliver of it. Sit down and look at it and figure out what I have left to write, because I did take things off and I have a couple more things I do need to take off. But I feel like my document is just a mess since I've been writing out of order, and I've tried to put things sort of in order and give them all a little header for what's below it, but it's not very well organized and I probably should move over to Scrivener. I just haven't yet, and I don't know if it's something I want to spend time doing right now or if that's something I'll do in August instead when I have a bit more time and don't have to stress to get words out. But that is it for tonight. I'm gonna head off to bed and I will talk to you tomorrow or on Saturday. Good night. All right, it's too late for me to do math, apparently. It is now 11:52 and I just tallied up all the numbers I'd written on this post-it, not just the numbers I tallied up last time. I left out 757 words, which meant I had more than enough words. It means I wrote 2,807 words during the stream, plus the additional 272 that I wrote after the stream, which means 3,079 words in total, which means that I am more than ahead. Well, it means I'm definitely ahead. I have 24,933 and I needed 24,193. So I'm about 800 words ahead where I need to be, which, you know, that's good. I just wish I would have mathed correctly beforehand. It still says I'll finish on July 31st, and in order for me to finish on time, I need to write 724 words per day. That is the math I'm doing for tonight. Good night. Hello everyone. So it is now 1:45 in the morning, leading into Sunday, the 28th, right, of July. I am up a little too late today, but that's fine. I just wanted to update what I did yesterday on Saturday, which is what this clip will be for. Marissa Moe hosted a stream with me, Chris, and Kate Kavanaugh, and it ran between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. my time, during which I managed to get just over 2,800 words. I will put the exact number in the corner as usual. I think it should be that corner, not quite sure. It was really, really successful. I am now at 27,700 and something words for the entirety of the month. My project is closing in, or have just passed 35,000 words. That sounds too low, but it's around there. And yeah, it's going really, really well. I now have less than 2,500 words to get done, which I should be able to get done in one day. However, today, Sunday, tomorrow, Sunday, we are gonna spend some time on trains and buses, and there might not be a lot of space to sit and write. I also might not be able to get to my computer because that might be stuck deep within a bag somewhere. But I have 2,500 words to get done for the entirety of the month. We have tomorrow, Sunday, and then we have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a lot of time left, and I should definitely be able to get those words done. I should now pack up and pack, because I haven't really done that yet, and we're leaving in 12, 13 hours, and before that I should sleep. But I wanted to check in and let you know how I'm doing, and I will report back tomorrow. If there's no clip at the end of this, I would like to thank you very much for watching, and to stay tuned for next week's writing vlog, where I will be winning Camp Nano. Alright, bye.